Welcome to Z3. We're here for episode 52, I believe. And we're going to get right into the mission of head to the elevator at the entrance of Swabian Temple.
The elevator's still out of service?
Wait, what?
But I heard the repairs were already finished.
Yeah, I even did an upgrade on the temple.
I
guess this is just outside the temple, though.
Some facilities and services, like the Wi-Fi cable car, have recently been suspended due to safety concerns.
Safety concerns?
Aren't they suspended? The cable cars themselves suspended?
Sorry,
like when they're moving?
I don't know much about the specifics since the Wi-Fi cable car is operated under Porcelumex. You can contact their service hotline. Customer support will be able to provide you with more detailed information.
You have a hotline?
Then, is there another way to get to Siloon Bay?
As far as I know, there aren't any other routes available at the moment.
What a shame. I heard Siloon Bay is on the seaside, and the scenery at sunset is supposed to be stunning.
If it's a seaside view you're after, you could take the cable car to Lemnian Island. It offers a close view of the hollow, and since Porcelumex has staff stationed there, it's fairly safe.
Are you saying the edge of the hollow is somehow safer than a seaside residential area?
That's not a good thing to be saying.
That's not what I meant.
I'm not trying to be difficult.
Are you sure about that?
Since I can't get to Siloon Bay, I suppose I'll just wander around the area for a while.
Until you get to the bay yourself?
So much for your understanding.
That's not what that was. On the other side...
Looks like the elevator's still out of service.
Siloon Bay is home to many who were left homeless after the fall of the old capital. Their living conditions aren't great, and they handle most of the hardest and most dangerous jobs in the hollow. If the inspection team were to catch wind of something sensitive from the locals there, it'd be a real headache for Porcelumex. So they went ahead and blocked the road entirely.
So we can't get to Siloon Bay right now? So we must find another way to get to Siloon Bay, right?
There must be other ways to get to Siloon Bay, right? After all, the elevator wasn't always here. Exactly. That whole no other route nonsense is just something Porcelumex tells outsiders to fool them.
You can
But
go
you're
around
not
the
outsiders.
mountain by taking the upper highway and then head down from the other side. It'll just take a little longer.
How much is a little?
It'll just take a little longer. Easy for you to say. We're not all made of pure muscle like you.
I guess I could probably carry both of you together.
Whoa, don't take it so literally. I was just complaining a little. But knowing how thorough that Damien from Porcelumex is, they might have even secured the mountain paths to keep people away from Siloon Bay.
Good point. Yuzuha and I will go check things out first, Belle. Let's meet up later at the mountain highway.
Shortly after Yuzuha and Minato leave, you return to Swabian Temple with the Obscura shard and briefly tell Wise what happened that morning. How's it going, Wise? I can sense some etheric matter, but I can't tell if it's a sacrifice or not. My ether perception has always been weaker, and I've barely used the perception technique that Shifu taught us. But I agree, this thing's super suspicious. We should definitely look into it properly. Belle, I'll come with you to Siloon Bay using EOS. I might be able to help. All right, let's go together. Kinda. After tidying up a bit, you set out with EOS.
I wonder how things are going with Minato and Yuzuha. Let's go check.
Where's EOS? I don't see him. Alright, so now we gotta go this way. Excuse me, coming through. Just a lowly Belle. Why, hello there, cable car staff. Oh wow, we just jumped. Okay. Was not expecting that. Ooh, mini cargo truck. Got it. All right, and up we continue. Hi, I see you're by our random play car. Would you like to take a ride? Actually, I've been thinking I think you've been a bit on edge ever since you saw that rich girl. I don't want Belle to think you're a mean person. I couldn't care less about that lady. Besides, what does it matter if people think I'm mean? You gotta put your habit of worrying about everyone on the back burner and think about how we're going to deal with these patrolling security mechs instead. Is something wrong? Perfect timing. We just finished our investigation and Damien has, as expected, taken care of the mountain paths too. He blocked them off and temporarily prohibited any residents from passing through under the pretext that remnants of the Exaltus might be trying to escape. He even got all kinds of security mechs patrolling there 24/7. So you mean the mountain path's full of machines right now? Yeah. They've got triple the strength of a normal person, and they never get tired. This ain't gonna be easy. No. This just got way easier. Huh? Vaguely explain Fairy's abilities. So you're saying you've got this killer AI that can perfectly wipe out the surveillance footage as long as it's not human patrols? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Whew. Good thing the princess isn't here right now, or she'd definitely be all, absolutely not, you can't do that. You can't, you say you don't care. All right, Belle, let's roll. Minato and I will take care of this shutting down the enemies. You take care of wiping these visual logs. Minato was totally ignored. All right, if we're all set, let's head out. All right, let's go. Enter combat. I'm ready. Let's go.
We just have to follow this track to get to Siloon Bay. Watch out. There's security mechs patrolling up ahead.
Hope we gotta fight them. I'm gonna wait for the dialogue. Okay, dialogue's done. Okay, I was wondering, is she a Tanuki? But no, she just has that one on her back.
We've got enemies.
Yuzuha's EX special attack can inflict Sweet Scare on enemies. When the active character attacks enemies in this state, it triggers a flavor match, causing them to continuously take damage matching the character's attribute. When other squad members land hits on enemies, Yuzuha launches basic attack, a hard candy shot around the enemy. When this attack hits enemies affected by Sweet Scare with a heavy attack, Yuzuha will consume sugar points to deal additional damage and anomaly accumulation.
Don't go too hard, Monaco, or people will notice the damage.
Can we implant the mech with memories of accidentally falling or something?
No.
The agent's suggestion is worthy of consideration.
Oh, wait, really?
Fairy, shush.
All done. Let's go.
Hold on. Come with me for a sec.
What? What's wrong, Yuzuha? Ever since we set out, I've had this feeling someone's been tailing us. Fairy, can you feel that? Sorry, there are no available video recording devices on this mountain path. What on earth could it be? Shh! They're coming! Yeah, I figured it'd be us.
Oh, it's you.
Why'd it squeal? Alice, don't be scared, it's us.
Alice, don't be scared. It's us. Belle, it's you.
That's what we said.
You frightened me. You were the one sneaking around behind us. And yet you got so scared like that. So what are you doing here? Mizukinami? Mr. Komano? I'd like to help you with the Obscura investigation. I gave it some thought after heading back. If I'm part of the investigation team, but can't do anything, I wouldn't be able to ever forgive myself. In case
Also, you wouldn't be doing
forgot,
your job properly.
You were brought in by Porcelumex. If they ever discovered you helped us, things could end badly for you. And if you
End badly
always
for them,
worry
too.
too much about living up to other people's standards, you'll only grow up to be a useless person someday.
Come on, Yuzuha. Chill out.
You're worried Porcelumex might come after her, right? Still, you might have gone a little too far with your warning just now.
Agreed.
Nobody asked for your opinion.
She's not wrong. Alice, are you sure it's okay for you to join us?
Alice, are you really sure it's okay for you to join us?
Thank you, Belle. Don't worry about me. Mr. Blackwood may be strict, but from what I've heard, he at least honors his contracts. And since what we're investigating isn't related to a safety issue, even if word gets out, I'll have my ways to handle it. Also,
Even though they were
while
threatening
what
you
Miss
last episode?
Ukinami said earlier was fair. At its core, doesn't it still count as just another form of trying to measure up to other people's standards? As a member
True.
of the Timefield family, I take full responsibility for my choices. So please, there's no need to worry. Alrighty, but you heard our plan. After investigating Siloon Bay, we'll likely be heading into the Hollow. That's not exactly the kind of place for a noble lady to take a stroll. That's even less of a concern. One can't become a proper Hollow scholar without field research, so I've undergone professional sword training and Hollow survival drills since childhood.
Here's a 5-star
Alright
character.
then, I've got no objections. What about you, Minato?
Welcome aboard.
Meanwhile,
A patrol mech is approaching. Careful.
we can scrap. Ooh, we're gonna fight with Alice now. Character intro Alice. When Alice attacks, hits enemies, or trigger assault through anomaly buildup, she gains blade etiquette. When Alice stacks blade etiquette to its maximum, she can hold attack to unleash a 3-stage charged attack, basic attack, Starshine Waltz. This triggers polarity assault when hitting an enemy.
Alright, let's see what you've got. Okay, I'll take care of it. You're a real chatterbox, but you handle yourself well in a fight.
She really does.
I appreciate it.
If you're not sure how to respond to Yuzuha, just don't. She won't get mad. Belle, you can give it a try too.
Seems a bit rude.
Minato, are you riling her up on purpose? Yuzuha, focus on the enemies! The enemies!
The enemies are gone. That is one flimsy fencing sword. Oh, humans.
Uh-oh, it's people from Porcelumex.
Let's try to avoid them and take a detour. As if all those security mechs weren't enough. Now they're sending in reinforcements?
It's kind of a two-factor
That
thing.
Damien guy is such a headache to deal with.
Mm-hmm. The way is blocked. There wasn't a door here before. Must be a recent installation. Let me see. Yeah, it's the type that triggers an alarm if you try to climb over it. It's really assuring how meticulous Minato is. Just happened to have a side gig installing locks when I was working part-time before. Ah, so that's when you were so busy you didn't even have time to check the Spook Shack forums, huh? But what do we do now? Don't worry, I got this. We got this. Yeah, I'll use EOS to access the Bangbu workbench and find the passcode. I'll leave it to you. In, sir.
Second assistant, you have successfully entered the Marcel maze.
Marcel maze.
Belle was always the one jumping around with Eos before. Eos's tiny legs can jump that high?
Master has expressed a similar assessment.
I'm getting annoyed by the fact that it takes so long for the coins to come to us. Green means go. Hold up. Are they gonna come to me anyway? Okay. So I don't have to like stop and wait every single time. Good. I guess as long as I hit them initially. That's a little too high. Not if we jump from up here. Got it. Is that just like a checkpoint? In case we fall off? I can see that being the case. Hold up. Let me get all the money that's down here. We do a bang boo attack here? We can! It's a funny hammer. Hammer space. A hammer space hammer, to be specific. Oh, can we make that jump? No. Ooh, what if we dive? Nope, still can't do it. Alright, let's get back to the lift. We're gonna have to wait for it to come back again. Luckily, it does go pretty quick. Thank you! Hold up. Still no? Okay. That's disappointing. I'll leave it alone, I'll leave it alone. Maybe there's another way to get around to it. All we're missing is Denny. Dive! Cleared it. And the door is open. How come no dialogue after the door opened?
Keep it up, guys. Once we get past here, it'll be smooth sailing. Let's go much longer until we get to Silum Bay.
Ow.
We're almost there. We cross 2 bridges, follow a short path, and we'll reach the elevator.
And then we're there?
And then we'll be a third of the way there.
Now you see why I sometimes just want to punch him. Right, Belle?
I wouldn't know.
Careful, don't get scared! You're all riddled with flaws.
All done. Everyone, let's move.
Moving. And checking for mini cargo trucks along the way, like always. Ooh, cutscene. We're being watched. Looks like we made it to the beach. And there are people everywhere here. So this is Silent Bay. What a beautiful sight. Kind of looks like it's made of scrap metal. Finally made it. Belle, did you rest well? It seems like Miss Yukinami and the others have found someone selling personal loom materials. Let's head over. The kid is? Silent Bay can be accessed through the map. Confirm. Alright. Let's get in on this.
Yuzuha, here to pick up materials for Uncle Balrong again? Seems like you've been the one picking things up these days.
My dad's been having some back pain lately, so I've been running errands for him.
But if you keep skipping
That's not what we're
school,
doing
won't
now.
you get expelled?
You're one to talk. Careful, or I'll have Kama replace all your favorite bubble pop candy with rubber. Actually, we were supposed to be doing our Hollow internships these days. But since Lemnian Hollow's been unsafe lately, they ended up canceling everything and just marked us all as qualified.
Wow, your luck's still better than ever, huh? My brother failed his Hollow internship 3 times last year. For a while, just seeing the Hollow from a distance made him nauseous. Oh, right. What kind
Maybe it
of
was 'cause of the
materials are you
medicine.
picking up today, Yuzuha? Check out this piece of high-grade lumite ore I've got. Ajang snatched it from a white-haired ghost woman in the Hollow just last night.
white-haired ghost woman.
What? A white-haired ghost woman?
That's right. He was hauling cargo in the hollow for poor Salumex, and somehow stumbled upon a huge pile of lumite ore. So he started gathering the stones one by one, and then a shaky, wobbly figure started drifting toward him from a distance. It was a ghost woman with long white hair, bird-like wings, and golden feathers. But in the blink of an eye, she vanished. And just then, Ajang suddenly felt a shiver crawl down the back of his neck.
Sounds like Shefu. Wink.
Ow! Yuzuha, why'd you flick me? Weren't you the one who said that the most important part of the porcelain business isn't selling goods, but selling stories?
That story was awful. And didn't you go around last week telling everyone you heard strange moaning sounds on the mountain paths nearby? Your story sure changed quick.
That one wasn't a lie. Mello, Dante, and I all heard it, and not just once.
What? Strange moaning sounds? On the mountain path? Uh-huh. You said that one wasn't a lie. Which means the ghost story's mostly made up, right?
You're trying to trick me again. But seriously, Ajang really did get spooked by something all pale and ghosty last night. I'm not making that up.
All right. I'll take this piece off your hands. When my dad turns it into jewelry, I'll give this story a proper rewrite, okay? I promise it'll be weird and thrilling enough. But in exchange, you've got to tell me something. Take a look at this piece.
And the porcelain shard.
This was part of the last batch delivered to my place. Do you remember who brought it in?
That wasn't one of mine. Probably from Mello or Uncle Afang. Anyways, if there's nothing else, I'm gonna head out.
Let's go. Thanks!
Should we go and ask them one by one?
So, are we going to go ask them one by one now?
Yeah, let's split up and ask around. Monato and I will go find Uncle Afang. And Belle, you go with Lady Alice to check with Mello. If it turns out to be his, make sure to get the exact time and place he found the piece.
Let's go!
Alright, I guess we'll go to that kid standing over there. Before we do that, I saw the mini cargo truck! Got it. Got it. Got it good. Hey, what up, Mello? The shop opened early in the morning. Looks old, but not messy. The signboard is spotlessly clean. Look, I'm trying to talk to Mello.
Hey there. Are you Mello? Yeah, what's up? I hear you trade porcelain materials around here. Could you take a look at this photo on my phone? Have you ever seen this piece before? Yeah, I've seen it before.
Really?
What, don't believe me? Huh. I'll have you know I got the best intel in all of Saloon Bay. Of course we believe you. That's why we came all this way to ask for your help, little one. Can you tell us about the origins of this porcelain shard? No way. Can't you see I'm busy? Someone broke my toy, and I'm trying to fix it. I'm not in the mood to talk. This is a remote control edition City Hunter. I saved up my allowance for a whole year to get this. It's all Dante's fault.
Kid, this is a huge deal. Though when it comes to remote control toys, I might be able to figure something out. If I can fix your toy, can we work something out?
Huh? You could fix it? If you really fix it, I'll tell you all about where that porcelain shard came from.
Press the following buttons to use their function. Use light bulbs, get a hint for clearing the level. Use the refresh to change the direction of the sphere on the curve. I guess you said it's reverse. Use reset to restore the current stage of its initial state. Right? Control points to adjust the curve and make the sphere on the curve path pass through all black holes. Press the following buttons to use their functions. Wait, why is... It's the exact same... What? Guide the sphere on the curve to pass through the numbered one in sequence. The unnumbered can be passed through in any order. Use reverse to change the direction of the sphere's movement on the curve. Okay, so to start... What if we... And then... But then we're missing... Got it.
Whoa! Awesome! It's really fixed! Hello, little one. Can you tell us where this porcelain shard came from? No. Huh?
You lied.
It's important to keep your word, little one. You understand that, right?
But my mom said Porcelumex doesn't allow outsiders around here these days. So if I see any suspicious strangers, I'm not supposed to talk to them. And I never seen you before.
Actually, we're not strangers. Just look at this elegant lady. There's no way she's a bad person, right?
But just look at her. Such a graceful, elegant lady clearly wouldn't be a bad person.
Thank you for the compliments. But I doubt that's a convincing reason to trust us. Hey, little one. Actually, we know Miss Yuzuha, the daughter of Mystic Wares' owner, Mr. Ukinami Balrong. We came here with her today.
And you say you're not suspicious. Uncle Balrong's last name is Lee, not Ukinami. You didn't even know that Yuzuha was adopted. How am I supposed to believe anything you say?
So Yuzuha was adopted.
So Yuzuha was adopted. No wonder her name feels so different from Uncle Balrong's. I thought it was maybe something to do with her mother's side.
You can trust them, Mello. They really did come here with me.
Yuzuha!
You know where this dark piece of porcelain came from, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Dante found it. He thought this piece of porcelain must be valuable, and I said it wasn't. That's how we got into a fight. He broke my toy, and I smashed his Denny gun. Is there something wrong with this piece of porcelain, Yuzuha? Dante didn't get himself into trouble, did he?
Reassure him, Mello. Just reassure him, don't spook him.
Don't worry, he's not in any trouble. This piece is actually really valuable, so we just want to ask where he found it.
That's right. No need to worry about your friend.
So Dante just got lucky, huh?
Funny how the moment you know your friend's okay, all that lingering resentment bubbles right back up. That's kids for ya! But Mello, have I ever told you? I really can't stand stingy boys.
Come on, Yuzuha. You know me. I'm the most generous boy around. All right. I'll go make up with Dante. Gotta run.
Now that we've got some more info, let's hurry and find Dante. Ukinami Balrong. I was dying trying not to laugh earlier. What a ridiculous name. Now I want to tell my dad, just to see his reaction. Miss Ukinami, I'm truly sorry. We didn't mean to pry into your personal matters. It's all right. Being adopted is just a fact of life. Besides, for someone like me who had nowhere to go, being taken in by someone as nice as my dad, I'd say I'm pretty lucky, don't you think? What I don't get is, couldn't a family as prestigious as the Timefields send someone else to Waifei Peninsula? Why did it have to be you?
Why do you keep harping on that?
Because there aren't many left of us in the family. My father passed away in an accident years ago, so now it's just me and my grandfather. And he's currently ill. I see. Seems like things haven't been easy for you either.
Yeah, she still doesn't apologize for
Anyway,
being rude.
You don't need to dwell on my background. Constantly apologizing makes you seem unsure of yourself. You're a noble lady, and you've had a great education. So, show some confidence, all right?
Yes, I will.
All right, then. Let's get going.
Where is Dante's place?
Upstairs.
It's up there. Very close.
All right, let's get up there. Hey, yo, Dante. Oh. Because I broke Mello's toy, he went and broke my gun. Calm down now, Dante. I'll fix it for you.
Miss Isolde, do you think this Denny gun can be fixed?
Of course. I used to be in the military and have repaired guns much more complicated than this. The trigger link is misaligned, that's all. I'll just take it apart and realign it for you. All right, that should do it. Hand me a Denny, Dante. I'll fire a test shot.
Here you go.
She fires a plastic Denny from the toy.
Well,
Go.
it seems our 4 friends over there sure know how to stay quiet. Perhaps I'll have to say, the next shot will be a life round.
So you knew we were here.
Turns out you already knew we were here, Miss Isolde. Since you're a military representative, I didn't expect that you would violate Porcelumex's restrictions to come here.
Taking the initiative, I see. You seem like quite the experienced negotiator, Miss Bell. But you're right. I came to Siloon Bay in secret, just like the rest of you. Now that we all have a little leverage on each other, how about I start by showing some goodwill? I actually came here to visit Dante's family. His uncle used to be my comrade in the military.
Miss
You
Isolde
don't
isn't a
say.
bad person, Yuzuha. Don't worry. She's come to visit us every year for as long as I can remember.
Ah, I see. There's nothing to worry about. So you're regular here. You really could have had us fooled earlier.
I didn't expect you to be a regular visitor here. You had us fooled. When we met you and the elevator technician earlier, we thought it was your first time visiting Wi-Fi Peninsula.
I was sent to show the military's goodwill, so it's best not to cause any unnecessary trouble. I'll be here waiting for Dante's mother to get off work. Feel free to take care of whatever you need nearby.
Meanwhile,
What's going on? Why is there a crowd in front of our house? Yuzuha? Monato? Oh, Miss Isolde! You're here too?
It's been a while, Aitana.
Yeah, it's already been another year. I can't believe you still made it to Siloon Bay given how strict Porcelumix has become lately. Why haven't you invited everyone inside, Dante? Hey, what are you doing with that gun again? Didn't you promise Mommy that you wouldn't play with that anymore?
But Aya and Mello both have toys. How am I supposed to be friends with them without my Denny gun? And I don't get it. Why don't you want me to grow up and join the Defense Force, Mom?
because it's the Defense Force.
What did you just say? Get back here! Sorry you had to see that.
Dante said he wants to join the Defense Force someday?
Yeah, he's always asking me to tell him stories about his uncle. To him, his dad is nothing special. It's his uncle who's the real hero.
That's kind of sad.
Even though he had never met him.
How have you all been lately?
Well, we're getting by. His father and I both work, and now Dante's old enough to gather porcelain scraps with the other kids and make a bit of money too.
Here, take this. Use it to help with the household expenses.
Is this your money? Or compensation from the Defense Force?
Compensation from the Defense Force.
That's a lie. If the Defense Force were going to give us compensation, they would have done it ages ago. This isn't the respect my brother deserves. You can keep the money. Sometimes No, not just sometimes. Ever since the fall of the old capital, I've always felt that my brother died for nothing, and everything you all fought for was meaningless.
That's not true, Aitana. If it weren't for Maxim and the others who fought beside him, kids like Dante wouldn't even have the freedom to run on the beach today. Of course, after the fall of the old capital, not only did the defense force have to cope with heavy losses, but also public criticism for failing to contain the collapse, which continues to this day. The defense force has neither provided proper compensation to grieving families, nor upheld the honor of the soldiers who gave their lives. To me, that's a serious failure of duty. I'm sorry.
Duty. Not the
You
right
should
time.
have been able to live somewhere better. But there's nothing I can do.
The fact that you still remember your old comrades and come to visit me every year means a lot. I wasn't planning to bring up all this old stuff, but that little troublemaker got me all stirred up again. The past is the past. All we can do is let go of it, right? I still have Dante and his father, after all. I guess it's better to keep looking forward.
Yes, you're right. You still have so many important things in this world.
Yuzuha, sorry about that. I got caught up seeing an old friend and left you all waiting. Is there something I can help you with?
We actually came to see Dante. Just wanted to ask him about a piece of porcelain he found earlier. Nothing serious.
I see. He did go running off, but I can practically guarantee that he went to the beach. If you're not in a rush, feel free to come and sit down for a bit. He'll come back once he's calmed down.
Thanks, but we'll head down to the beach and check on him. Kids his age often have a lot more on their minds than we might think.
Not often we get young folks like you visiting. And here we are, boring you with all our ancient sob stories.
Please don't say that. We rarely get the chance to learn about what happened during the fall of the old capital. I'm ashamed to admit, I always thought that the military families received a pension after the fall.
Too many soldiers died defending the old capital. The military and government initially promised compensation for all, but in the end, only the frontline troops defending against Hollow Zero received it. I see. You look like you want to say something. Have more questions for me? Go ahead, I'm all ears. I want to know more about you and your comrades. My former unit wasn't responsible for the Hollow Zero frontline. We were tasked with retrieving crucial supplies from inside the Hollow Zero and providing disaster relief along the borders of the Wi-Fi Peninsula and Janus Quarter. Supplies are vital to the city's survival. Indeed. Back then, we took pride in running into the battlefield, doing what little we could for the city. Why are you still working with the military? I understand what you're getting at. I don't sound happy with the Defense Force, do I? But, well, sometimes life just drags you along for the ride. I suppose I'm what you would call a useless person. Huh? Was it just a coincidence that Miss Zolda said that? Or did she overhear our conversation on the mountain path? And not only that, she got ahead of us and reached Saloon Bay first. What's wrong?
Nothing.
I don't have any questions left. Well, you should head to the beach to find Dante first. If there's anything else you want to know, we're sure we'll meet again in the future. What makes you so sure?
Hearing all that, I feel a bit different.
In what way?
So, Missy Zold used to be a soldier, and it seems like she's been through a lot.
Soldiers typically have been. Hold on, let me go ahead and clear this. It's collecting Denny's, yeah. Alright, moving forward. What's up, Dante? Oh, you looks like you've been crying. Mini truck! I should be talking to Dante, not doing this. But I'm greedy. Alright, what up, Dante?
Dante, so this is where you went.
Minato? Yuzuha? What are you doing here?
We came just to ask you about a piece of porcelain we found. Of course, we were also kind of worried about you, so we thought we'd check up on you.
If you wanted to cheer him up, Minato, then you shouldn't have mentioned the first part.
That's just how Minato is. Thanks, you guys. I know Mom is worried. What happened to my uncle still haunts her. She doesn't want to put anyone else in danger or see someone sacrifice themselves and not be respected for it. I know how much Mom's been through. Miss Isolde told me that after the fall of the old capital, many military families like ours were left struggling without their main source of support and had to drift from place to place. But I want to join the defense force to help make it better. Mom had to let go because she couldn't do anything about it. But I want to change that. I want to make sure they never hurt anyone again.
You've really impressed me, Dante. That's not an easy dream to achieve, first one.
I'm pretty impressed, Dante. I didn't expect you to think about all this so deeply.
It really is a great dream.
You're just creeping on our conversations?
What are you doing out here? Are you leaving already?
Yes, I just received a call, and someone from Porcelumex wants to meet with me. They're probably trying to probe the military's position again. I'd better head back quickly.
Probing the
Your
military.
mom is worried about you. If you aren't really mad at her, then you should head back soon.
Yeah, I know. By the way, Yuzuha, what was it you wanted to ask about the piece of porcelain?
Where did he get the piece of porcelain?
Do you remember this? Where did you get it from?
Oh, that? I caught it when I was fishing from a boat 3 days ago. It was near that small reef island about 3 kilometers from shore. I was out there for a while and saw the shard drifting from the direction of the hollow.
If I'm not mistaken, this looks like a shard of an Obscura. Was it made in Waifei Peninsula? I think I get why you came to Sailoon Bay now. You don't need to explain further. There are some things I'd prefer not to know.
We weren't planning on explaining in the first place. Thank you for understanding.
Thank you for understanding.
I've got a question. Why would an Obscura shard drift out from the hollow in the first place? Oh, Lemnian Island is actually connected to several water systems. And there are even underground rivers. This shard probably fell into the water and got swept out with the current. But since the hollow covers such a huge area, it'd be hard to pinpoint exactly where it drifted from.
Let's have Fairy locate all the nearby hollow exits.
Let's have Fairy map out all the nearby hollow exits later. But figuring out exactly which one the Obscura shard came from might still take some time.
There is actually a way to calculate where it came from. By the way, Dante, since your mom doesn't want you playing with a Denny gun, and it keeps breaking anyway, why don't you sell it to me? You can use the money to buy a new toy instead.
I mean, sure, I guess. But, Miss Isolde, what do you want a Denny gun for?
It might come in handy for these older folks. Here, Miss Bell, take it.
Denny gun. A children's toy often seen in the city that are capable of firing plastic Denny-shaped bullets. This particular gun right here looks rather old. Mrs. Isolde, what are we supposed to...
Miss Isolde?
Isolde.
What are we supposed to...
Raise the gun and fire a shot far out toward the sea, in a direction perpendicular to the shoreline.
Following Isolde's instructions, you fire a shot out towards the sea.
Look! The toy Denny you fired is floating on the water!
Start timing it now. After a while, it will drift back to shore. But due to the combined effects of the hollow's changing tides and the wind, it won't come directly back. It'll drift off course. Let me check today's hollow activity report. It's almost the same as it was the morning of 3 days ago. Plus, the wind speed in the area stays pretty stable during this season, so the conditions should be relatively equivalent. The toy Denny has about the same density as the Obscura shard. So
That's
once
convenient.
we measure where and when the Denny washes ashore, we can calculate the water's flow and work backwards to find the hollow's exit.
Looks like luck's on our side, huh?
Wow. I don't really get everything you said, but it sounds like we're pretty lucky.
It's probably thanks to Yuzuha. She's always crazy lucky. Like, if it's raining and she forgot her umbrella, it would always stop by the time school's out. And once, she somehow got an extra bottle of soda every time she bought one from the machine for an entire month. Maybe that piece of porcelain drifted out of the hollow just because Yuzuha needed it.
Sure.
What's up, Monato? What's with the,
Oh, it's nothing.
No way! You definitely have something on your mind. Out with it! 3, 2, 1!
It's nothing, really. I just suddenly remembered your last name.
Hey?
Miss Ukinami's last name? Oh, right. It's different from Dad's surname, Lee. He said it'd sound way too weird if I were named Lee Yuzuha. He wouldn't be able to forgive himself for giving a kid such a ridiculous name. So he gave me a name based on my own story instead.
Your own story?
Mr. Lee sounds like quite the interesting person.
Yukinami. Is that your story?
So, Ukinami is a surname based on your history?
That's right. I drifted in from the sea, and my dad found me on the beach here in Sailoon Bay. Hence, Ukinami, floating on the waves.
I see. So,
I guess that's where the Nami part comes from. The waves.
No.
I don't know what the
Didn't you
Ukimi
know?
is.
There's actually a dragon palace inside the Lemnian Hollow. And I'm the princess. Every day, I lived happily under the care of my loyal retainers. But one day, a lost traveler wandered into the palace and told me all about the human world beyond its walls. I decided to leave with him on a whim. But once I arrived in the human world, I forgot where the Dragon Palace was and ended up becoming what you all call an orphan. That kind of sounds like a Lemnian Hollow version of some old legend or folktale.
Not kinda sounds like. It is one.
Oh, come on. Just because you've heard me tell this story before doesn't mean you have to ruin the moment like that. Still, it is kind of amazing. The tide always seems to carry all sorts of things to this beach. Me, that Obscura shard, we both ended up here the same way.
You're an Obscura shard. As you wait for the toy Denny to wash ashore, you gaze out towards Lemnian Hollow in the distance. And just like that, time passes.
Phew. We finally managed to calculate it. I've nearly forgotten everything I learned about terrain analysis in the military after not using it for so many years.
Thank you for your insights, Mrs. Old. You've been a great help.
No need to thank me. Miss Timefield, you look much more lively than back at the banquet. Seems being around someone your own age really does make a difference. All right, everyone. I'll be heading off now. Make sure to take care of yourselves.
Will do.
All right. Since we've pinpointed where the Obscura floated out of the hollow, how about we head in and take a look?
Good idea. There's still time before nightfall.
Great idea. There's still some time before nightfall. Even just scouting ahead a bit would be good.
Miss Yuzuha, are you going into the hollow? Then take our boat. Mello and Ayuba would be happy to help out however they can.
This is the ship. It ain't big, but she steers on the water.
Bar the boat entered the hollow. Let's go. Let's do this thing, let's go. After entering the hollow from where the Obscura shard had flowed out, Fairy quickly discovers tiny pieces of Obscura in a nearby drainage channel, so you follow the current upstream, searching for the source before long.
Ah, there it is. There's a drainage pipe up ahead. We're on the right track. The higher we go up the mountain, the more pipes are buried underground. It's becoming harder to spot them.
Sorry. Fairy can roughly estimate the direction of the pipes, but due to limited holo data of this area, we can't pinpoint their exact locations. Belle, we've cleared out quite a bit of miasma along the way. Are you still holding up okay?
Don't worry, I'm fine.
Don't worry, I'm fine.
This place is some distance from the industrial port where porcelain is made, and it's really well hidden.
According to the records, There used to be a materials lab around here that was shut down years ago. It seems the ether concentration in the area remained stable and within safe limits, at least until the miasma started increasing. Due to its advanced facilities, the materials lab once had long-term researchers stationed there, and scholars were often invited to visit as well.
What if the lab was never actually shut down, and it was instead turned into an illegal porcelain production facility?
Very likely.
Sounds like something Porcelumex would do.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's keep heading upstream.
Let's
move
do
then.
it.
Please be aware of ether activity units.
We've been walking forever. We should have run into some enemies by now.
We have.
You actually sound kind of excited about it, Minato.
I mean, when you're fighting these guys, you don't have to hold back. It's super relaxing, right?
I guess I can say that.
The path head splits into two directions.
Both paths lead to higher ground, and the water flows into the drainage channel from earlier. Which way should we go? Are there any clues? Hold up, check this out.
There's a small wheel track. There are small wheel tracks here. It seems they've been contaminated with nearby miasma.
At this concentration, miasma can't multiply and will disperse to imperceivable levels after a while. Could these traces be recent?
Has anyone been around here lately? Hey, everyone. Since we don't have any leads on the water, should we check out where these tire tracks lead? Might give us a breakthrough we're looking for.
Sounds like a plan. Belle, some of the wheel tracks might not be visible anymore. Try using the insight technique Shifu taught you. Insight can now extract more clues from existing ones. Aim your crosshair at a clue and hold maybe left click to reveal hidden information.
We should be able to sniff out some clues around here with our technique.
Hold up. Got the Fisher beacon. Hold up. Ooh, more goodies. More goodies. More goodie theme. Oh my gosh, there's more over here as well. All right, it's R. F. Tire tracks. Or wheel tracks. Wheel tracks tainted with traces of miasma. Looks like they're from a small cart of some sort. Following the trail of miasma might lead to more tracks like these nearby. Analyze clue.
Huh. The tracks lead right up to here.
Oh, so I didn't have to jump this way so soon. Ooh, this one has a different note. Wheel tracks in the card. The messy wheel tracks suggest the carts frequently pass through here. Upon closer inspection, you notice a thin card on the ground nearby. Probably dropped during some commotion.
Whoa, why are there so many wheel tracks here? Looks like people have been moving heavy carts around here a lot. This many tracks doesn't fade easily. Since there's carts coming through here, that means whoever entered the hollow was transporting something. Are they bringing stuff in or taking stuff out?
It's actually a good question.
What's up? Something on your mind? Look here. Do you see these deep wheel tracks? That means they must have been hauling something heavy through here. Oh, well, Princess, you're sharper than I thought. Hey, look. Is there something on the ground up ahead? It's an access card. Hey, Belle, take the access card with you. It might come in handy.
Let's look around and see if there are any other tracks.
Did we get the card? 'Cause I don't see it nowhere. All right, this way.
Watch out! More ethereals have appeared.
Not more ethereals when I'm trying to
More than the ethereals. I'm curious
pick
to
up
see if
stuff.
that door up ahead can be opened.
Let's go see once we're done with these ethereals.
go check out that door.
After we get the alloy.
Come on. Let's go check out that door.
Okay, now we can go check out that door. System notice. Please scan your access card. Try swiping the card I just picked up. Authorized. Oh, good. Our luck's not... Whoa. What was that sound? So sorry to inform you. Device status is abnormal. Please verify your identity and return the initial password to boot. It's probably because of the miasma around here. The gate must be malfunctioning because of the corruption. Don't worry. There's a bamboo workbench right by the gate. And stuff like the initial password must be stored in there. I'll sneak in using EOS. Be right back. I'm counting on you then. Let's enter. And we're off again. Jump, jump. Checkpoint. Okay, I was just checking to see if there's any other routes. Whoa, wait. I didn't get the... Okay, I got it that time. Let me get these. This would be a lot more fun. And there's more Denny. Oh, shoot. Dadgum. I feel like I'm directionally challenged as EOS. There we go. It wasn't so hard, but it had to be hard for some reason. Alright, got this. And we run. Jump. 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 Another checkpoint. More Denny. Lots more Denny. Break it. Bap it. He backs it. Wait. Is there something special down here? Denny, 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 Denny. Denny, Denny, Denny. Oh, there's another way around to the button. Hold up. I want the rest of my Denny. Ooh, that was freaking close. Freaking... Why'd the floor go out? I don't like these bounce pads. I don't find them very reliable. Uh-oh. That was close. Dadgum! Freaking bounce pads! Like I said, I don't find them very reliable. Alright. Now we can go hit the button. And the door is open.
More tire tracks here. We're definitely heading in the right direction.
We're about to get jumped, aren't we? Right here.
The miasma around here is getting pretty thick. And there are more monsters, too.
They were hauling stuff around in a place like this?
Obviously.
That's just begging for trouble.
Obviously.
Though we're not
Anything
exactly in a much better spot ourselves.
No, we are not.
Wow. Mr. Komono is throwing shade at himself. Whoa. Our princess is throwing shade?
Never mind. It's probably better if I just keep quiet.
Mm-hmm. Road ends ahead.
Huh? It ends?
More monsters.
Let's wipe them out ASAP and see what clues we can dig up around here. There might be a passage behind that miasma.
All right, a little more, little more, little more. Oh. Where in my asthma? Handled. All right, we got to take out that giant flower thing.
Let's check out what's behind that miasma.
And got it. Wrong button. Hold up, let me check other areas. Okay. Combination lock.
This elevator goes down. The wheel tracks end here, which means they went to the lower level. Will that card we found earlier work on this elevator?
Use the card.
Notice, insufficient card authorization. Please use a card with proper clearance and use the password after the prompt. Not just a key card, but a password too. Since when did this elevator get such high-level security? Barry, got any ideas? I apologize, but the current device is a combination of an offline system and a mechanical encryption system. I cannot effectively crack it.
Well, let's look around and see if there's any way to get through. All right, what do we got over here? Signs of damage.
Whoa, this place is totally wrecked. Looks like a truck crashed straight through here.
Miasma around here is particularly thick. Was the damage caused by ethereals?
But the ethereals we've encountered along the way weren't that strong. They shouldn't have been able to cause much damage. Don't tell me there's a big one lurking around. And just thinking about it gives me the creeps. And here I thought those folks were crazy enough hauling stuff around in all this miasma.
True. This is such a dangerous place. There's definitely a conspiracy behind this.
Looks like there's nothing around here that'll help us power up the elevator. Let's check elsewhere.
Over here, where I looked before. Huge empty container.
Look here, there's a bunch of empty boxes stacked up. And tire tracks on the ground nearby. It must be the outer packaging from whatever they were shipping. And these boxes are all clean. Doesn't look like they've been left in the hollow very long. Great, that settles the question we had earlier. Those people are definitely transporting stuff into the hollow. Huh? That's a little odd, though.
Did you find anything?
Look here. The box's labels claim that the contents are thermal insulation materials for construction. But that tends to be very light. So how did it leave such deep tracks? Oh, not bad, princess. So that means
they aren't the outer packaging or the shipment. The stuff that was in the box doesn't match the label.
That's right. They were transporting something else into the hollow with these boxes. And there's no way whatever was in here is something that could be openly transported into the hollow. That's why they were using thick boxes as a cover. But there's nothing around here that'll help us power up the elevator, so let's check elsewhere.
The group then investigates the area thoroughly for some time, but still can't find a way to move forward.
Is this really as far as we can go? This can't be right. It's not like me to have such bad luck.
Don't worry, everyone. We might not be able to crack the elevator's passcode, but Fairy and I checked the terrain nearby. The cliff behind us isn't that steep. There's definitely a way to get over the cliff, but it'll take a bit of time to figure out the best route. And none of us brought proper climbing gear.
In that case, let's call it a day and head back for now.
All right then, let's head back for today. It's getting dark.
Yeah, the hollow gets even more dangerous at night. Best not to stick around. Let's get ready to head back. Time to go, my lady. Milady! Ah! You scared me!
She was distracted by
You're the
something.
one who scared me. Why were you just standing there, zoning out like that?
Menacingly!
It's just that...
Just standing there menacingly.
I
That was
just
my joke.
felt that label on the crate looked oddly familiar. Like, I've seen it somewhere before.
You mean some memories are coming back? Any idea when you might have seen it?
Any idea when you might have seen it?
It should have been pretty recent, but nothing else is coming to mind at the moment.
That has something to do with
My
that
apologies
ghost
for
outside
the
your window?
delay. Let's leave the hollow as soon as we can.
After leaving the Hollow, the group makes their way back to Foaming Heights.
We finally made it back to Phylum Heights.
Phylum.
It's already dark now.
Great work, everyone.
Great work, everyone.
You too. Good job on keeping up with us all this way. And hey, our princess was actually more useful than I thought. Thanks. Since there's nothing more we can do today, let's just call it.
All right, I'll contact you as soon as we finish calculating the route.
All right. I'll contact you as soon as we finish calculating the route.
Meanwhile...
Excuse me. Sorry to bother you all, but are you Miss Alice Timefield?
Yes, that's me. And you are...
The concierge.
Oh, I'm a concierge from Porcelumix in charge of receiving guests. We just received a package addressed to you.
A package? Where was it sent from?
I'm very sorry. There's no sender information on the package, and due to its size, it's not easy to move. So, for now, we've had to store it in our warehouse. If possible, would you mind coming with me to take a look?
I don't trust it.
Since it was sent specifically to Wi-Fi Peninsula, it might be something important.
All right, understood. If you'll excuse me, I'll take my leave for now.
Shortly after, somewhere in Foaming Heights.
The place where the package is stored. How far is it exactly?
Of course, it's something suspicious.
We're almost there. Sorry for the trouble.
You're not sorry.
Since the package is quite large, we wanted to be careful. In case something goes wrong during the delivery. What on earth?
I didn't think we'd actually be right.
You didn't seriously believe we'd let our guard down around you, did you?
Soon after, at Swabian Temple. I was expecting to go on its own. After bringing that fake concierge back, Senior Yinhu and Minato went to interrogate him. Wonder if they're done yet. I should go check. I would love to, but I feel like I should probably call it for the day. First, let me go ahead and finish up everything that I was going to be doing here. Neighborhood streets, anything that I can send off. Yes. Submit. Submit. Can't do that yet. Like, oh, undiscovered. Undiscovered. Take home. I need to produce more. All right, squad return. I got my squads back. Just collect everything for now. I'll send everybody out for a full, what is the max time? 20 hours? After we do some other things. Like first, take a look here. Complete 18 neighborhood wishes order for Yumcha Sin. Wait. Here we go. Wishes. Submit. I was about to say, we were just there and I just submitted some. And I remember saying 17 earlier. But no. It was neighborhood wishes, not the regular procurement. Still haven't... Oh, I found some! I was about to say, I still haven't found any yet, but I found 3. That's quite nice. So we're finally making progress on that one. Level up! Target number 2. All right, start one adventure of former community 3-1. That's what I was waiting to see. Discovery list, go to discovery. At the water lantern. Get crafting. And then we could get selling. Where is it? There it is. Start selling. Got to craft 3 more lanterns. Got to start the adventure. It's all we got to do is start it, really. Oh, I think we can go up another level before I end off this episode. For now, though, let's dispatch 3-1, 20 hours. Will you guys be able to do it with your remaining amount of energy? I think so. Sent. Here, how about Bamboo battery too low? I need to charge them up or let them have some time to charge up. Still too low? Oh, because that takes... Got it. Sign Bamboo. Should I recruit a new one? Neighborhood streets. Boo box. Let me get this one. I was supposed to say, is it wearing a diaper? But no, it's wearing a... It's a sumo boo. It's wearing the sumo outfit. However you want to refer to it. Alright, now we can... Okay. Auto add. Anyone else's level that we need to get up? Oh, we actually need to cap off your level. So you got a little more to go. Let's do the doctors. And I'm not going to do it with the B levels. All right, now we can do some more dispatching. Wait, did I even send them off? Oh, I haven't even sent them off here yet. Probably because we didn't have enough energy for it. Here we go. 1, 2, send. I guess I got to do 12 hours for the rest of these. Because they just don't have the energy for it. Wait, I still haven't sent anyone off here? How? Dispatch. I've hit that 3 times and it hasn't gone through once until now. Alright, Yumcha Sim. Submit. Anything in the regular procurements that's done yet? No. Alright. Neighborhood streets. Good goods. Go ahead and purchase the max here. What else do you have marked as new? Really, what else do they have marked as new? Okay. It's handled. But we can level up. Yes. Have clarity bells. Start adventure 3-2. More wish letters. That can all wait till next time. New. Yeah, we can't do that yet. Neighborhood streets. Yeah, I'm sure more good goods. I don't know what really is new here. Neighborhood streets. Yamcha Sin. And yeah. Anything else around here is going to take a little while. All right, and how is our all of our other materials looking? I cannot do a 10 roll today. I might as well even wait before throwing in the polychromes. All right, well, that's going to be it for this one. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, when we will interrogate or find out the information's found out from the interrogation. You really just walk through me, lady? But yeah, we'll find out what happens with the person that tried to kidnap Alice next time. Until next time, deuces. I cannot get Bell's head clear of these.
So I wrote it in the rhyme. The Reverend Doctor got an 8K, wet working. The roaches get the race spray. My weak rhyme, my body, your best verses on game day. I touch the crowns of self-entitled kings. You leave the heat like LeBron when I melt your idol's vital things. This is Malcolm and Martin, Million Man March in Sparta, mixed with a legion of angels surrounding sons and daughters. Simon Peter with a desert eagle, waving it at Caesar. So if I was you, I probably wouldn't mention me either.